WCPS recently adopted its 5-year strategic plan, Your Journey, Our Commitment. We asked administrators and teachers for their first impressions launching the plan.
So when we came back to school, the teacher's first day, we spent some time in the morning we shared the pamphlet. So we had the materials that we shared, and I've got a really good sense of refocus and excitement when we were looking at the core values, when we spent that time having those conversations. It was something really that people felt that, one, when they're making their own personal connections to, it kind of resets their why we do what we do. But then when we come together as a collective group and share those personal connections together, it helps us reframe what our focus is and what our why is as a school community.
I wanted my staff to see the important work that had been done at the county level. So I kicked it off at our back to school week with our staff and really highlighted some of the key elements of the plan. I also wanted to let them know that, a lot of work that we're already doing aligns with this. So I lifted out various pieces of work that we're doing here at Smithsburg Elementary and how it would align with parts of the strategic plan.
I think it's always comforting to know if you're on the right track or not. So this is really helping us to do that. Again, our staff appreciates equity. What are the other schools doing? What's happening? And so we can bring this to them and say, these are the values that we have as a county, and you're fitting into those really nicely.
When we sat down at our SIT meeting and we were presented with the core values of, WCPS, we, went through those and read what the WCPS stated at each one. And then we kind of thought to ourselves, how do I see myself doing those? And then we kind of wanted to make them our own here at Hager. So how can we align them? How can we align our values at Hager to match up directly with WCPS?
One of the areas that we've been working on is the priority 3 with climate and culture, and really building the positive things that are happening here at Smithsburg Elementary. We really want to highlight ways that staff and students are doing positive things in our building. So for our students this year, we really focused on the positive through creating what we're calling a positive postcard. It also covers a little bit of priority 4 in the family engagement piece, because our positive postcards are also sent home. So a student establishes one of the 3 norms that we have here at school: be safe, be respectful, or be ready to learn. And then any staff member can recognize them. The student then gets a positive postcard. They're read off on the morning announcements for the entire school to hear. They get a prize, and then the postcard itself goes home to parents. So we're communicating with parents positive things that are happening with the students during the school day.
Staff morale is a really big deal. We know if teachers are not feeling their own well-being, if they're not well, they're not going to teach well. So we had to get creative, and how could we reward staff? Just like we reward our kids. So we started to charge our teachers with, here's a pack of leopard loot that we want you to pass out to all of your colleagues when you see them doing amazing things. The jar gets full. At the end of the month, we pick 2 prizes off of this ring. This ring is donated prizes. So staff have they've all donated a prize to our ring. The first year we did it, we maybe had 10 staff participating, and now they're all bought in. So it's good. I truly feel like we're living it each day. And I see that in our building, but I also see that when I go to my lead teacher meetings.
It has really brought to light the purpose of strategic planning, how important it can be, and the value of it the whole way down to student and family level.
There's no doubt that the past few years has been different in education. For me, the strategic plan and then looking at our next steps as a school staff has made me excited, because it allows us to step back. It allows us to step back and think about where we currently are, what's our current reality as public educators in public schools, and what do we do to move forward.